Hey Scorpio, it's Lisa, and here is your December 25th to 31st, 2023 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below. I am holding a contest for December to win a reading with me. All you have to do to enter the draw is subscribe to my channel and leave a comment, and I'll enter you in the draw. And if you've already subscribed, still leave a comment and I'll enter you in as well. And I'll be picking the lucky winner at the end of this month, which is this week. So you have the end of this week to get that subscription in and the comment, and hopefully you're the lucky winner. Okay, so let's see what this week holds for you, Scorpio. So the overall message for you for this week, Scorpio, is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is all about not limiting your thinking or settling for something. You have to think big and then even bigger. So going into 2024, you really have to not limit your thinking, and you have to kind of open to big things coming and wanting more things. And again, that's all relative, right? What your big is maybe different than my big, right? So it's just whatever is right for you. You just have to think beyond that and not limit what you think you can have in your life and who you can have in your life and all of the abundance. You have to think bigger. The challenge you have this week is moving forward. So, excuse me, it is, it's a difficult week. We've just, we're in the holidays, and there's New Year's coming. So it's hard to move towards your goals when a lot of people are off business-wise, people are overindulging in food and drink, and we may, kind of fall off our normal routines. So it's hard to move forward towards some of our goals this week, and I can see why that's a challenge. So you just have to try to balance it and do a little every day. Even if you can't move forward in some ways, you can still do something to move and be prepared for when things do start to get back going. So it's finding those ways of moving forward, even if it's not directly related to what it is you want to move forward with. Say if you want to move forward with career stuff and it's like, well, everything's closed down, or the people I need to talk to are off this week. So then you say, okay, well, I'm going to purge my house while I'm off this week and, organize and get prepared for 2024. So you're still moving forward and clearing that energy and creating that void of, purging. I love to purge. It really creates a flow around you, a flow of energy, and brings in space for new things to come in. Not necessarily new items to come in, but even new things to come into your life. So it creates this energy. So there's always something we can be doing to move forward, even if it's not directly related to what it is that you want to happen. Okay, so the card of what you need to focus on, Scorpio, this week, so the moon is several things. It is a new beginning. It's moving forward towards this new beginning. It can be that you're not 100% clear of how your path looks, right? It's kind of like, I want to go in this direction. I'm not sure what I need to do. So it's about just focusing on moving forward, doing something every day to move you towards some of your goals, even though if you're not sure how it's all going to come together or what's going to happen. It's about the more steps you take down your path, the moon will illuminate your path, and the clearer your path will become. So there's this sense of just blindly go forward, do something every day, and then it'll all come together and it will make sense. And then what you don't see coming, Scorpio, we'll reveal in a minute. Okay, so let's get some clarity on this. So limiting your thinking, just don't limit your thinking, settle. This example I always use for this is for people who think this way, or people that buy a lottery ticket and say, you know what, I don't need to win $50 million. I'll be happy with 500,000. And it's like, of course you'd be happy with 500,000, but why not win the 50 million, right? Like their brain doesn't go there because they're limiting their thinking. So it's like, there's enough abundance for everyone, right? You can win the 50 million. You deserve to win the 50 million. You're worthy of winning that. So it's understanding that those kind of thought processes limit what the universe brings into you and limits what you can move forward towards, because you're kind of doubting or settling when you could be having a lot more in your life, being open to a lot of things. So let's get some clarity on that. So yeah, they're saying that someone you know brings you information that's really rewarding, and it helps you move in that direction. So that, you know, you may have people around you that are cheering you on, people that are giving you an opportunity, and you may be limiting your thinking, going, oh, can I do this? Can't I do that? It can be even someone brings you a job offer and it's not what you wanted and it's equal. And you might be like, you know what? I'll just take this because it's the only thing that's come in. And you have to realize that that's limiting you. You need to think beyond that place. If it has better opportunities, then absolutely it's a step up. But if it's backwards or even equal, you have to start thinking bigger. And then the Four of Pentacles is this week, you just need to balance yourself, body, mind, and spirit, right? And when you limit your thinking, you go out of balance because you're kind of denying yourself more and more abundance. So your soul will be like, we want bigger and better and more. And then your mind is going, no, I'm just going to settle, right? I'm just going to settle for this because, you know, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not all these things, right? So you need to balance yourself. That will help you move forward. So even if it's moving in the direction of moving your body every day, eating a little bit better during this crazy time, but all of those things will help you balance yourself and then bring in even bigger and better things into your life for 2024. Okay, so then the challenge you have this week is moving forward. It does feel very much like there's a lot going on, and it's just balancing yourself again. It's all about balance. And as you move forward, you're moving towards really good, like positive outcomes, but it's just a challenge to move forward this week with everything going on. So they're saying that within this energy, the best way to move forward is just shine and be 100% authentically yourself, right? Just be you. And that helps things move forward. And focusing on yourself as well and your well-being. And then understanding that you're not trapped in a certain way of being or limited, that you can move forward. It's only an illusion through fear and doubt and, you know, certain things that have happened in our past that we think we're trapped in a certain way of being, but you can move beyond where you think you are. You can do it. You just have to be yourself and stop limiting your thinking. You're awesome, and you need to know that. So then the moon is about, you know, your path just not being 100% clear, and you just need to keep taking those steps forward, and it'll become clearer and clearer as you move forward. And it may be scary to take the steps. You just don't know what's lurking in the dark, right? And it's like, trust me, when you move forward, it's not as scary. It's that sense of that saying, the only thing to fear is fear itself, right? And it's that kind of feeling where there's nothing to be afraid of. It's this illusion you're creating because you want to know all the details and how it's all going to play out. You want like a total roadmap to your life. And that's not what life is. You have to experience and grow and learn and allow things to take you in the proper direction. The Eight of Cups is very similar. The Eight of Cups is about letting go of some things, fear and doubt. It could be people, it could be a job. But you let it go and you go off to find all the things that are waiting for you. You walk, you know, forward with a sense of adventure and say, you know what? I'm not going to be afraid of walking forward, even though I don't know where to find what I'm looking for, what I'm looking for. I'm going to go forward and like a big adventure and see what's out there waiting for me. And then the Ten of Swords is that you are done. You stick a fork in it. You're done. You're done being the person that you were. You've grown. You've evolved. You're not the same person. So moving forward will be a completely different scenario for you. And it is time to move forward because you're done in this place that you're in right now. And it's time to move in a direction towards some of your goals. You'll handle them completely different because you have grown and evolved. Okay, so then the last card, what you don't see coming, Scorpio, is that everything happens for a reason, when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. The past shapes the future. It can be karma. This card is a lot about karma, but it really does feel like understanding that we just have to, kind of like the sense of we're not in control of certain things, and we just have to focus on what we can control, and which is our actions and our attitude, and just move forward. And the universe will put everything in place as we move forward. We have to do our part. It's not gonna, miracles do happen, but we still have to participate, and we have to do our side of things in order for things to fall into line. But when something doesn't work out in our perception of it not working out, chances are it's really an opportunity for the right thing to work out, to line up with the right person, to line up with something bigger and better, rather than limiting your thinking, right? Just settling. So you have to understand that the universe works in mysterious ways. That with the Queen of Cups, it is basically about emotionally letting go of things, as well as let go, let universe, or let go, let God. That's saying, where it's kind of like, again, you do your part and you just let go of how it's all going to come together. You know it's going to come together one way or another. You're going to achieve your success. You just don't know what that looks like, how it's going to look, when it's going to be, right? How it's all going to come together. And you just keep doing what you need to do in order to achieve what it is that you want in your life. Wow. And then the Page of Cups is exactly the same thing. The Page of Cups is just, you do your part and the universe will do its part. You move forward towards your goals, and the universe will provide you with exactly what you need to get to the next step. So that can be shutting a door, opening a door, bringing in the right person, the right opportunity, an invite. So you just have to do your part. A lot of times when we are told about manifesting, we think, oh, we just have to meditate, or we just have to write down in our journal the things that we want. Which is only a partial part of manifesting. We also have to take action. We have to build a bridge to whatever goal it is that we want to achieve. We have to do some of the work, and then the universe will meet us halfway. And they are not going to just give it to you. Sometimes they give it to you on a silver platter. Other times they'll give you bits and pieces to lead you down the path in order to get it all together, right? So it just really feels like this week you have to, mindset wise, you have to stop limiting yourself. You have to start moving towards your goals, even though you're not 100% sure the steps that involves. And you just have to know that it's going to happen. You just don't know how and when. And you just got to have faith and move forward towards it. So really interesting reading, Scorpio, especially for the end of the year when we're setting up goals for 2024. As I said in my past video, I have some fabulous readings that I'm offering for 2024. I have a full package that goes in depth in each area of your life for, giving you insight of what you can expect for 2024. And then one that is just an overview of what each month is going to be and what the year is going to be energy-wise for you, and kind of give you some insight so you can go into each month knowing what to expect. So really interesting, Scorpio. Thank you so much. I hope you have a fabulous holiday season and a happy new year to you. Thank you so much for watching. If you could like and share my videos, that helps me grow my channel. See you next week.
Life has no remote. Get up and change it yourself.